Right then, welcome back to the channel. Manchester United, Chelsea. And Ruben Amorim has got some serious decisions to make with us less than a week from the Europa League final. Now, clearly, the first team gamble did not pay off against West Ham. We ended up with an injury to Lenny Euro, which does not look good for us. There is a hell of a lot of injury concerns surrounding the defence. I think the rest of the team should be okay, if not ideal, because of just the pure personnel that's available to us. But in defence is where we look rough. So with almost both eyes on the final, I picked my team today based on surviving this 90 minutes rather than trying to beat Chelsea. Now, the big decision here is, does he go with that? Does he go with a gamble? Does he does he completely cut our losses in the league, keep everybody rested, most of the people away from the pitch, certainly away from starting at 90 minutes? Does he select his 11 for the final today, and therefore what's not starting today can then feature in the final? Because let's be honest, Manchester United's season hinges on that. It does not matter what we do against Chelsea. It does not matter what we do against Aston Villa. What matters is Spurs. That's it. So we are sat comfortably in 16th. It could get worse, although only by a point, but we could rise to like 15th, 14th if we do well. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Chelsea's form over the last 4 games is pretty good. They've got 4 wins and just the 1 loss. They are going to be without several of their players injured or suspended. Nicholas Jackson and Kunku, Wesley Fofana. Sancho won't be allowed to play against us because of the loan. Do you really want to get into how Chelsea are going to play? They're going to be also thinking about their own final. It's a madness. I can tell you a little bit about how they will play. Maresca obviously is the manager there currently. He is another one that is a Pep clone, all about possession-based football, quite fluid in terms of the shape, 4-2-3-1 generally. He likes to utilise inverted fullbacks. Again, I'm going to talk in generalizations here rather than what I fully expect tomorrow night, because I don't know what to expect tomorrow night. But I would think the likes of Malo Gusto, Cucurella, they generally, in this shape, they invert and help them overload and control in midfield. They do thrive on winning the ball centrally. That's an area that allows them rapid transitions from having possession to attacking possession. The central midfield option is a well-adapted area, and it's probably where most of their quality comes from. You know, the likes of Lavia and Enzo Fernandez in particular, they're very good with the counter-press. Sometimes Caicedo or Enzo. This season, it seems like it's been something different with Caicedo, to be honest, with Maresca's using him. He's been playing as a right-back, actually, allowing him to then invert and be in that central role. The aggression that he's got, the positional intelligence that he's got, it's made him a bit of an asset, actually, in that position. You've got Cole Palmer. Famously, he plays the role as a number 10. He links up with the wingers. He makes them a dynamic sort of attacking line. He's not been the same player since Christmas. Suffered a goal drought that lasted 18 matches. Ended recently because he scored a penalty in their 3-1 win over Liverpool. Has that brought his confidence back? Not sure. He does lead the team with 14 goals and 6 assists in the Premier League this season, and he is a good player. He is absolutely someone that you've got to lock down. Nicholas Jackson has been both a target of criticism and praise, but regardless of that, the fact he's not available, his movement was dangerous in terms of opening up. Without him, I think it'll go to a makeshift striker to fill the void. Could be Neto. It could even be Palmer. It could be George. There's a lot on the line here for both teams, and it could end up all over the show, with them having something to play for as well themselves. Now, of course, Chelsea have got the Europa Conference final to play as well, but they sit in 5th place, and it is tight in 5th place. They're just 2 points off Manchester City, who are on 65 points, and they are on the same points as Aston Villa, and they're only a point ahead of Nottingham Forest. So they're going to want to pick up the 3 points here. I do think they'll rotate slightly because they're probably expecting Manchester United's under 12s. But 6 points across their remaining games. They obviously have finished the season against Nottingham Forest. That's one that's massive for them. They might rest for that. And then following that, the same week, they have Betis in the Europa final. I think Manchester United is an easy 3 points for them in this circumstance. And I don't think many United fans are too bothered about that. But 5th place would be enough. They don't need top 4. 5th place is enough because of Arsenal's performance in the Champions League, and I think their own and our performance also goes into this in the Europa League, and I guess Spurs' performance too, and the fact that an English team's going to win the Europa League. I think that means now 5 places in the Champions League based on league form alone. So there is a chance that you look at 6 English teams, or no, it's not a chance actually. I guess there will be 6 English teams in the Champions League next season, no matter what, which is madness, isn't it? But yeah, so Chelsea will want 6 points. 6 points. Beating Nottingham Forest deals with Nottingham Forest. They're not going to get ahead of them if they don't beat them, providing they pick up 3 points against Manchester United, which I genuinely think they're going to. The star man for Chelsea will be Cole Palmer. Whether he's struggling or not, he is still their most dangerous player. In previous meetings with him, he's proven that he can put us to the sword if he gets the opportunity. He scored a hat-trick against us at Stamford Bridge last year, so he absolutely has to be dealt with. Now, as always, this is brought to you by our friends at Hollywood Bets, and this week, as United take on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, it is the perfect time for us to take advantage of the Hollywood Bet welcome bonus. Now, here's how you can claim your £30 in free bets. Simply sign up for a new account, deposit £10 or more using a Visa or a MasterCard, place £10 bet on Sportsbook at minimum odds of evens 2.0, and you get 3 £10 free bets. New customers only, full terms apply. Check the link in the description. You must be in the UK and over 18 to register. Please gamble responsibly, and more support is available at begambleaware.org. Good luck and enjoy the game. In terms of my United 11, will it be this? No, it won't be this. But I can only pick what I think he's going to rest. I'll give you a bit of an insight. For the final, I think he's going to go with Onana, Mazraoui, Maguire and Shaw as the back line. Ahmad, right wing back. Ugarte, Casemiro, Dorgu as the midfield 4. Bruno, Mount behind Højlund. I think that's what he goes with in the final. I think that's a good team. Which means only one of them is starting tomorrow. And I think that what I think will happen is there'll be a lot of players that get 45 minutes second half against Chelsea. So I would start tomorrow against Chelsea. Tom Heat-1 in net. Fredrickson, Evans and Heaven. Because Heaven's only supposed to have had a knock and he's been out for a long time. So I think if not Heaven, Kokonki. Dorgu, that's the only one who's going to start. Ericsson, Kone getting a debut, and Harry Amas, Garnacho, Mainu behind Chido. And I would fully expect Mount to come in for Mainu, Bruno to come in possibly for Kone at half-time, or maybe even the other way around. Dorgu and Mazraoui to switch out at half-time. I think something like that. Why? Well, because it doesn't matter what happens in this game. Manchester United need to win on Wednesday, and we have to navigate this fixture. So that's how I think it'll go down. Please let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. And I'm not going to do a how do we win section, because we're not going to win. And it doesn't matter if we don't. What matters is Wednesday. But please give me your thoughts on that 11, because I know it's mad, and it probably won't happen, but I'd like to know your thoughts, because I can give you the rationale behind it. Kone's ready. And we'll be seeing him on pre-season. Give him a shout now. Let's find out what he's like against a very good midfield. See how far off it he is. Everybody else makes sense, surely. But let me know. See you in a bit. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.